welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, I'm Nunai.
And I'm Mustahab.
And we're the Yusufs. We primarily make content on fashion, lifestyle, travel, beauty.
All the fabulous
things. If you're into that, definitely stick around, subscribe, and join our sisterhood.
Yes.
So we've been getting a lot of questions about, our weight loss journeys.
Yes.
How did you lose the weight? How did you lose the weight after having a baby?
Yes.
What do you eat?
Give us the exercise routine.
What's the tea?
Yeah.
So we're here to finally make a video about this,
Yeah.
And just kind of do a little bit of a Q&A, in hopes of maybe
shedding some light on how we got here.
Yeah, and maybe just inspiring, like-minded women who are also dealing with similar struggles, because
we all struggle.
We all struggle through this.
We struggle all the time.
Yeah. So let's get right into it.
But before we get into all of that, we wanted to let you guys know that this portion of the video will be sponsored by Trainwell. It's an app that we've been using within our weight loss journeys.
So Trainwell is a fitness app. It was formerly called Copilot. And it's really cool because it comes with a personal trainer that holds you accountable, checks in on you, text messages you. It's honestly really great because I kind of struggle with keeping, consistent with my fitness.
Yeah.
Like 1 week I'm in the gym, I'm going hard, and then the next week I'm just like, I don't want to move a bone in my body.
Same.
I just want to lay around and chill.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that there's actually somebody that they set you up with. You have an initial meeting, a call with them, and you kind of discuss all of your goals and what your plan is, and they kind of go through what you struggle with. For me, I struggle with form.
Yes.
I really suck at working out, and I will admit it. But I think that you're really good at working out. And,
I don't struggle with form. I struggle with consistency. Mainly because we travel a lot, and it's just hard to just go from being at home and being able to have a consistent routine to then being outside and not even seeing a gym. So my trainer Erica is really helpful with trying to come up with creative ways for me to work out every day, and she'll she'll put my workouts together for the week in a way where it's if I'm, let's say I was just in Turks and Caicos, if I'm there, she'll have me do in-room workouts where I could just do body weight stuff on my balcony, and it's a lot easier to commit to when your workout is geared towards where you are and what your day looks like,
Yeah.
Whereas before it's I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go to a gym and just sweat and then have to do my hair after. She eliminated all of that for me, so it's kind of great.
Yeah, so the app is really neat because it has demos and instructions on how to do each workout, and then she mentioned, they'll go through it with you, and they'll create an actual workout plan, and then each workout is actually set up for you so that you can just easily do it no matter where you are. Whether you're at a hotel or at home or at the actual gym, you can let them know okay, this is the type of equipment that's available to me right now, and then they'll go ahead and set up a workout plan for you that way. So it's really cool. We'll make sure to put some cutaways for you to kind of show you guys what the app looks like and what the demonstrations look like and the whole process. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. We will include all of the information down below in the description bar. The first 100 people to sign up with our Trainwell, formerly Copilot link, will get 14 days free plus $25 off on their first month. But yeah, let's get into the questions and answer your burning questions about our weight loss.
Let's go. I guess just to give you guys a bit of a background, when we started to pop up on social media and take it seriously, we were pretty much in our childbearing era.
Well, you were. I wasn't. Yeah.
I was pretty much pregnant when we
literally just found out you were pregnant as soon as we started this journey.
It was very difficult for me because I was not planning on having a third child, but because I had already had 2 kids, I knew what was ahead in terms of getting my body back together and just creating a consistent routine. So for me personally, exercise I knew was going to be like a pivotal part of my process, just because like I'm built more muscular than her, and I always knew that my body composition requires physical activity, specifically like weight training. And that's been like one of the things that I've always taken seriously, is that no matter what, I committed to always doing maybe probably 3 days a week of like specific like weight training exercises that like help like sculpt my body. And that's what works for me.
Yeah, and for me, I know it sounds annoying, but I've always just been a naturally
Very annoying.
I've always just been a naturally slim person. That's just my body type. I've never struggled with my weight until I had kids. So with my first pregnancy, I gained 50 pounds, and I was so confused. After I gave birth, I thought I was just gonna normally go back to my normal self.
And I kept telling her, girl, you're gonna be in for the fight of your life. You better be ready.
I was like, I don't know how to fight. I don't know these struggles. What's happening to me? How do I do this? So I eventually figured it out. It took me about a good year and a half, close to 2 years. I was a little on the chunkier side.
Yeah.
But I lost the weight, and then as soon as I lost the weight, I got pregnant again, had my second child, and gained another 60 pounds.
Oh my God.
And but the second time around, I was like, okay, you know what? I did it once. I could do it again. I know the fight. So, and I know exactly what to do this time. I was not confused. So I lost the weight again. And I've just been kind of just maintaining, and I'm not having any more kids.
I also not having any more kids. However, I feel like just me personally, I've always been the type of person who like the weight fluctuates every year. Pretty much like there's a 15 pounds that I go up and down every year, and like every once in a while I'll catch myself and be like, you know what, girl, you know you're not gonna be okay with this. Let's like try to get back things back in order. But yeah, weight training has always been my thing, and also just like moderate cardio. So walking uphill on the treadmill, not just like the crazy like running on the treadmill or any of those vigorous like cardio exercises, but just like moderate cardio and weight training. That's what works for me. I feel like with Train Well, it's been really helpful for me, and I'm planning on continuing the program just because it's so convenient, and I have like a person that's like dedicated to just creating exercises that work for me and my body and the time that I have.
And for me, my fitness routine is mainly light exercises. I normally just work out at home.
She stretches.
I do yoga, I do Pilates. Just started doing Pilates at the gym, like a studio. And I've been loving that, but I try to just like get my steps in. I do just a lot of light workouts.
Yeah.
And my main focus really is my diet. Like I really try to focus on like portion control. I don't like to like overindulge or like eat bad things. I try to just eat clean and healthy all the time. But that's basically what's been really helping me with my journey. We get a lot of questions from like new moms or like moms that are struggling to lose weight after having a baby. And the main question is like, oh my God, like how did you get your body back after having a baby? And we both know the struggle. It's like the most challenging thing I think a woman could face, right?
Very much. And I feel like no one ever prepares you for this. I tried to tell her, I was like, it's gonna be rough. Like
it was a
huge
slap in the face for me.
You have to consistently set time aside for yourself and dedicate time to yourself every day to work on yourself. Without that, you're never gonna get anywhere because you're being pulled in so many different directions. There's a new baby, the relationship, the other kids. It's like a lot, right?
Yeah.
There's like less sleeping, more eating, people feeding you every day. You just have to just like find a time every single day.
You have to fight for your
time. Every
time.
single day you have to find a time period that works for you where you're just thinking about yourself and you're like reflecting and you're looking back at your old self and you're like trying to figure out like, do I want to go back to being who I was and who I am and what makes me happy? or do I just want to be comfortable and like lay in my bed every day? I personally wasn't comfortable in laying in my, I mean, of course, I wanted to lay in bed all day.
Because you're so tired.
You're so tired.
When the baby goes to sleep, you want to take a nap too.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Yeah, but I gave myself the 6 weeks that they allow in America. Okay. I was like, after the 6 weeks, and when the doctor says you can go back to doing things, I'm going to do that. But the first 6 weeks, I ate all the things people delivered me. I laid in the bed. I did all the things. But after that, I'm just like, I want to go back to who I was.
Yeah, you really have to remember who you were.
Yeah.
Put the baby down. Just, it's gonna be okay.
Tune everybody out.
Just give the baby away to the dad or the your mom or
The
whoever is helping you. Just 1 hour for yourself at least. You know, you deserve it.
Yeah.
It's self-love and it's important.
You have no idea what that 1 hour a day is gonna do for you.
Yeah, and if you don't have any help, then you know, get your kids involved. If you have like older kids or anything like that, like have them go on walks with you, or like, you know, go to the park, maybe do a couple of laps while the kids are playing in the playground. Like you can involve your kids too.
Or just like have an hour where you're just like watching TV and you're just doing like little exercises in front of the TV.
Yeah, like just lay out a mat and like, you know, do crunches or like sit-ups or like, you know, push-ups or squats. While you're cooking in the kitchen, do like a few reps.
Yeah, I used to do this thing where when I'm cooking in the kitchen counter, I would go like this. Wait, let me show you guys. I'd be like this, just so I can feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah, or like if you're like, you know, warming something up in the microwave and it's 1 minute, just do like a bunch of squats while you're waiting for the microwave to whatever you can get in, it counts.
It counts. Okay? Anything counts. Just, it's all about you. It's all about, you know, just taking care of yourself.
Okay, so the next question is about diet. Mainly, you know, what do you guys eat to like, you know, lose weight, or like what do you eat to maintain your weight loss? You know, what type of foods? All of that. It's very important.
That's definitely one of the most important components.
It's the most important, I feel like.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, that part you should learn to take seriously before even exercising. Especially like if you just had a baby, like within the first 6 weeks, try to learn how to like what foods to avoid and like what works for you, and you know, what's going to help you with your goal. For us, we've never really been like junk food eaters. We were not raised in the type of household where we ate McDonald's and all of those things. So it was like not a hard thing to like digest. Me, I don't really eat bad. When I'm at home, I eat very clean, very, very clean. However, like I tend to go out and, you know, have a life outside of home. And that's where I struggle. Like I'll go to a restaurant and want to order everything on the menu and just try things and be like, oh my God, I want to try this. I want to eat that. I want to get the dessert. But she has a different method. For me, it's more like I will partake in all of those things. If I'm on vacation, I'll eat the things, I'll do all the stuff, I'll indulge, okay? But when I get home, I'm very much like I will eat the same food every day and I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I meal prep, I do all the things to make sure like my diet is on point.
Yeah, for me, I mainly focus on not eating out, like ordering and deliveries and things like that. Like I try to just like go grocery shopping and plan my meals for the week and like just consistently eat from my kitchen.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you get into the habit of like ordering out and things like that, you become lazy, and like that's when the weight starts you know, happening.
Yeah.
And then also I mentioned earlier portion control. Like I go out to restaurants a lot too, but I try to not overeat. So if I'm ordering an entree, for example, and it's like a big dish, I'll only like eat half, and then I'll save the rest for later, or like maybe I'll share my meal with her or a friend, or you know, I'm always mindful of how much food I'm eating.
Mindful and demure.
I'm very mindful and demure. That's literally me.
That's her. Mindful and demure. That's her.
Yeah.
But me, on the other hand, I will eat the stuff. I'm gonna eat it.
We'll finish
but
our plate.
tomorrow, I'm gonna work my ass off to make sure it didn't affect me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like if I
live in moderation.
If my meal is delicious and I want to finish it, I will finish it, but I will make sure not to order the dessert. I'm not ordering anything else. You know what I mean? Like mindful.
Just be, what was the word I just used?
Demure.
No. I guess my
moderation.
Yeah. Live in moderation. If you know last night you went out and you had a really big, like, fabulous dinner, today try to do less.
Yeah.
Don't go all out. Like
life is a balance.
Yeah.
It's all
intermittent fast in the morning. Have your breakfast maybe at 12 or 1, and just try to like get yourself back together. Like it's important to just live in moderation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, intermittent fasting is also a really good way
to. Did that a lot.
Oh my god, that really helped me both times when I like was trying to lose the weight after pregnancy.
Yeah.
I intermittent fasted and I was very strict about just eating during my eating window and not eating outside of it, like at all. Like if I say I'm gonna stop eating at 6 p.m., I'm not eating anything else after 6 p.m.
See,
and that really helped me.
Yeah.
Like I swear by it. And every time people DM me, like, how did you lose the weight? I'm always like, intermittent fasting.
Yeah. She's really good at that. I'm very erratic and all over the place. All it takes is for somebody to call me and be like, do you want to go out to dinner? And I'll forget about the intermittent fasting and go out to the dinner.
I'll be like, I'm sorry, my window is shut. I stopped eating for the night. But how about lunch tomorrow?
Not me, I'm going. The next question is, how do you stay motivated throughout your journey?
That's a really tough one.
Mm-hmm. Do your part every single day.
Right.
Yeah,
just
and
mind your business, stay hydrated,
yeah.
Focus on your goals, and just focus on that specific day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's trying to find creative ways to keep going. So I did a lot. Like I obviously, like my kids are older now. My youngest is 7 years old, and I literally if I got bored of something, I did Orange Theory. I went to the gym. I had different trainers. I was running marathons. I did everything. Yeah. And like, I just wanted to find different ways to just like keep going without feeling like, oh, not the same thing again. I gotta wake up and go back to the same thing. No, I was just like, I went dancing. Like, remember the ratchet dancing class?
Yeah. Try different things. It's
I
really
would
important.
do different things all the time, and it really helped me because I had something new to like try and like look forward to every few months. The next question that we get is like, how do you handle setbacks and plateaus when you're on this journey? For me, I have a lot of setbacks and a lot of plateaus, but I try not to like kick myself over it and just pick right back up and just start a new routine. If the last routine was like a morning like a workout, this time I'm gonna try a different hour of the day, or just like do things differently so it doesn't feel like, oh my god, I failed and now I'm going back to the same thing. No, that just didn't work out and now I'm doing something new.
Yeah, or like maybe setting a new goal, like maybe booking a vacation.
For us a lot is that we constantly have things booked or like shoots and stuff like that, so it's like we tie our goals a lot of the time to the thing that's coming up. We'll be like, oh my god, that thing is coming up, like let me make sure like I'm doing XYZ to make sure I look and feel my best, right? So if you have things coming up like weddings, vacations, whatever it is that's coming up, graduations, all the things, just look at it like you're getting ready for that thing. Yeah. And then once that thing is done, do it for the next thing.
Yeah, it just kind of helps you reset and like helps you continue to stay motivated by like setting a new goal. There's a new end goal. Yeah. Okay, now I could really go off and like work at that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we always get asked like, oh, like what advice do you have for someone like starting a weight loss journey? Like just starting fresh. They want to just get up and go and really just go at it this time. Mm-hmm. I would say just really think about what your goals are and why you even want to do this. Is it for your health? Like, is it to look great in clothes? Just really figure out why, because it's important to remember that throughout your journey.
The best advice I could give is that every day, it doesn't matter how much you do as long as you're doing something to contribute to your goal. So if yesterday you went and you ran, I don't know, 7 miles, and today you don't feel like it, it's okay to just walk or maybe do some stretches in your living room or anything just to keep that momentum going. So just to make sure that you are consistent, like because the consistency thing is really like the biggest thing that will help you like change your life. Just to continue having like small ways to add fitness, add your like just remember your goals every day. You should just do something every day, whether it's walking or if you don't feel like doing anything that day, just literally just go for a walk in your neighborhood.
Yeah, literally baby steps.
Yeah.
And also don't compare yourself to other people.
That too.
Especially if you're a mom, like don't be like, oh my god, that girl has 2 kids and she doesn't even look like she has 2 kids. Like that will ruin your confidence and your self-esteem and just put you in a really bad place.
Yeah.
So just focus on yourself and remember who you were. Okay.
Yeah, and everybody,
you are that girl.
Yeah, and everybody has a different body. Like you need to accept your body for the body that, like you just need to accept that your body composition for what it is. Like I know I'm never gonna look like her. I know I'm never gonna have long legs and skinny limbs. I know that, right? But for me, it's just about looking my best for myself. Like I know what it looks like when I feel and look my best, right? I'm not trying to compare myself to her or vice versa.
Yeah. Just mind your business, stay in your lane, hydrate, focus on your goals.
Yeah.
And you will get there. But I think that's the end of all of the questions in regards to our fitness goal.
It's an ongoing journey. It never ends. As you all know.
Yes.
It never ends. We will always be on this journey.
And remember that the first 100 people to sign up with our Train Well, formerly Copilot link, will get 14 days free and $25 off on their first month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We always love a good chit chat video. We love catching up with you guys. Let us know if you have any other questions in the comment section, and we will see you guys in our next one. Bye guys.